Join us for day 2 of our riverboat cruise down the mighty Mississippi from Dubuque to LeClaire, Iowa. We were given some caramels from Dubuque which melted in your mouth. On day 2, after we toured the National Mississippi River Museum, we got ready to board the Riverboat Twilight, making our way back downriver to LeClaire, Iowa. We're off day 2 on the Riverboat Twilight, going through the locks from the ice harbor. They call it the ice harbor because boats would go in there and get away from the ice. And then the dock will close. Here's the calliope.
Yesterday along the railroad, they placed all that, and they were the ones doing the habitat restoration yesterday that we saw. And behind these trees, there's another very large fleet that they have. They repair barges, build barges, they kinds of construction, maritime construction work. They have steel. Damasco Steel is just west of Dubuque. They'll deliver coils of steel. They'll deliver angle iron, I-beams, bridge beams, all kinds of things like that coming from overseas through New Orleans. All these products are delivered here to Dubuque, home powdered cement also, and that's what's in the barges on our left-hand side. All these barges on our left are waiting to be unloaded in and behind these trees at the East Dubuque Barge Terminal. Once these barges are unloaded, they bring them back out here, they clean them out, and they reload them with corn or soybeans to be shipped back south on the river.
Hey Josh, what do you think of our riverboat cruise so far?
I love it.
Is it as fun as you thought it would be?
Yeah.
And what's your favorite part of the cruise?
Sitting outside drinking my coffee.
Sitting outside and drinking his coffee. And that's exactly what we're doing.
How's the food?
Good.
Good food. They feed you a lot of food. This Victorian-style riverboat is beautiful with all its ironwork, and it is considered the Midwest's best-kept secret. Our lunch was barbecued pork on a pretzel roll with slaw, chips, and a pickle. Their food was absolutely delicious.
Normally we come down about 8 or 9 feet or so this time of year, but we're only going to come down 6 inches is all. And they'll swing the gates open ahead of us, we'll be on our way. It's almost like pulling the plug in a bathtub or a sink. Drains the water down, we equalize with the river below, and we're on our way again.
Now the locks are opening back up and we'll be on our way. So cool to see. Through the locks. So cool. On our trip, we go through 2 locks and dams as we cruise down the Mississippi. Another bald eagle. dead branch. They're just everywhere along this Mississippi River. We saw a lot of trains and barges on our trip down the Mississippi. It was so fascinating to watch these birds fly alongside our riverboat. They were just followed us for a long way. It was so fascinating to watch.
So it's
We passed this barge before going through the lock because the captain knew there was a bad storm on the way. We had no idea. If we would have had to wait for the barge to go through, we would have been caught in the storm. Going through the lock. It's the coolest thing ever. There's a pelican swimming around in the locks. There move, Mr. Pelican. Here's the dam. And the lock. This is lock number 13. Ready to tie us off over here. There we go. He throws the rope. This guy down here. He puts the rope on the ball and goes all the way up there. And they hook us up. They got it down to the sides. Pulling us over closer. Oh, he's giving us some cats. Cool. They give gifts every time we go through the lock. He's letting us out so we can get away from the side.
So the helper tug behind us is going down to help the red Harrison of the lock. He has 15 barges, so he's as long as an aircraft carrier, 1,200 feet long. And they have a hard time getting these boats into the lock because he only has 2.5 feet on either side. So they hire the helper tugs and all of the locks and all of the bridges to help get them into and out of that situation. If he comes down here just at the wrong angle, he'll end up breaking the tow bar just trying to get it into the lock. Then it gets sucked out over the dam. So most of them hire these helper tugs to help get them into the lock.
Doing good. How you doing?
good, you?
Doing great.
And the locks are opening.
Sand Prairie. Sand Prairie. The steamboat pilots.
We're unhooking our rope. Ready to go. And the pelican is now out. There's 2 pelicans. Oh my gosh, there's a whole family of pelicans.
What was the navigation channel?
So cool. Move, pelicans! Pelican, run over! Go, go, go!
16 windows for 2 months and days on our trip. How many days do
As we make our way down the river, we go by some very quaint river towns. In the town of Fulton, there was an actual Dutch windmill that stood 100 feet tall. This is because they are of Dutch descent. It was an authentic Dutch windmill. Our captain was very welcoming and invited people to come up to the pilot house and see where everything happened to navigate the ship. Okay, these are the steps to go up to the captain's thing, and they're very steep and very tall for somebody with short legs like me. But believe it or not, I did not fall. You coming down? Hope he doesn't fall.
Except there's no rails up high.
They're unusually tall, these steps. Not just steep, but see how they're just unusually high. We had a fantastic crew. Each level had their own crew. For dinner, they served us a salad, beef with carrots, green beans, potatoes, and cornbread. It was so delicious. All of their meals were really good. This was our table and our table buddies that we shared our meals with while on board, and finished off with a yummy dessert that melted in your mouth. Okay, so we just got off the Riverboat Twilight, and there is a tornado warning. So this is a little concerning. Our bus is up here. There's our bus. No electricity in our hotel room. It's a deluge outside. Flash flood warnings. We're right next to the Mississippi River. Yikes. It's going to be a long night. So we came back to our hotel and there is no electricity. And it's just a deluge of rain outside, and the river is rising. We're right on the Mississippi River, which is quite a concern. So we're sitting here in the dark. We're sitting in our lobby of our Holiday Inn in LeClaire, Iowa, and we have no power. We've had no power for some time now. And it looks like we're gonna go into the night with no power. So they gave us each a flashlight. At least the rain has subsided, because that was getting concerning with the Mississippi River right outside our front door. So anyway, the rain has subsided, but now we're under a flash flood warning. Work okay. Everybody's monitoring the situation. It's just a weird ending to our little trip to Iowa. Who knew we would come off the boat to a tornado warning? But we're so thankful that we did get to the hotel before the rain started, and we're all safe. And so
the captain did a great job getting us here.
Did.
He was going really fast to beat this storm.
Yeah. So we're just glad we're here and we're safe. We're just sitting in the dark. So we'll see you later. Next morning, the sun came out. We ate our breakfast at the hotel, then boarded our bus, and I even won Bus Bingo, this special Twilight Cup. If you would like to see more of our videos, click the video that just popped up on your screen.